Šis ir pieci.
Like that. So, first thing I want to ask you, I have some things you have to choose over.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Are you ready? Okay, coffee or tea for you?
Coffee.
Batman or Superman?
Batman.
Why is that so?
Sexier outfit.
Nice. House music or twerk?
Twerk.
Why?
I just hate house music. I'm really sorry.
Okay.
My assistant loves house music though. He's like the house music godfather.
Okay, pickles or olives?
Olives.
Europe or America?
Europe, because the UK's in it.
Sushi.
I'm here right now.
That's a good thing. Sushi or curry?
Sushi.
Christina Aguilera or Britney Spears?
That's really difficult. Can I have both?
Yeah, for one, yeah.
Okay. I mean Britney, but Christina is amazing too.
NSYNC or Backstreet Boys?
Probably Backstreet Boys.
Why is that so?
Because I Want It That Way is one of the best songs of all time.
Okay. Do you consider yourself to be provocative?
I don't know. I mean, people tell me that I am, but it's not something I'm like consciously trying to work on. You know, I'm just trying to do my thing.
Maybe impulsive?
Impulsive, yes. I mean, I'm very spontaneous when I create music and when I'm on stage. And, you know, I do stupid things that maybe people think are provocative, but I mean, sometimes I'm trying to provoke because I think it's funny and I think people are too afraid to do that. But generally, I'm just doing what's inside my brain, you know?
And that's the best thing you can do, like, ever. Like, at the stage or in your life when you're not on the stage with those lights. Where do you prefer better to be? On stage or, I don't know, in supermarket?
Never in the supermarket. Always on stage over in the supermarket. I don't know, like, if you asked me like where I would rather be in the studio or on the stage, then that would be more difficult. But I hate supermarkets and I hate socializing, so I'll pick the stage.
What is the most ridiculous question ever asked to you? Can you recall that?
Yeah, I was in Russia and the interviewer just asked me if I wanted to go on a date with him, but he was like totally serious. And then the next question was like, but if we were to go on a date, then where would we go? I was like, well, we're not going on a date, so this is pointless. And that was the end of the interview.
Oh, dang.
Did I ruin your next question? No, I'm kidding.
I was trying to make the most ridiculous question to you as well. But if your music could make water move or feel something, what would it do?
It would make it feel sexy and wild.
Okay. Another one from this kind of type of questions. If you could be some kind of food, what type of food would you be?
Probably candy or like sherbet, like sour sherbet, you know?
Candy, like a lollipop because of the album cover, or?
Yeah. Yeah, promo. Yeah.
That's good. What is your celebrity crush?
Bill Murray.
Why?
Because he's old and funny, and those are like two great things.
From Charli, live here, old and funny. That's how it goes. Charli, tell me, when did you first in your life ever understood that you're gonna sing in huge venues and travel around the world?
I was always kind of a little bitch, so I kind of felt like that would happen from when I started making music, because I was kind of cocky. But when I actually realized that it was happening, it was like very scary and amazing and, you know, incredible to play to so many people. And it still freaks me out, but I love it because I'm an attention seeker.
What is the best thing for warm-up acts in your career? You have been warming up for Ellie Goulding. You have been doing that for Coldplay, now for Katy Perry. What's the best thing you can get out of it?
Well, I think, you know, when I went on tour with Coldplay, for example, I'd never been in a room that big before.
Oh.
You know, because it was like stadiums, and it was really crazy and so different than playing in like club shows. And I remember the first show I did for them, which was in Manchester in the UK, I performed terribly because I was like playing as if I was in a club. And, you know, I really learnt from Chris, like how he kind of uses the room and the stage, and I mean, he's such an incredible performer. It was really cool to be around that and learn from him.
Do you remember first time when you were here in Latvia?
Yes, I played at
Positivus 2013.
Festival. Yeah, and it was really cold, and I wore a grey shirt. I remember that.
I was there. I was
cool.
I was watching and looking and listening everything, and I thought to myself, where this young lady will be in a few years. And now you're here in Riga. You gonna play in Positivus 2015. You're gonna sing there. What is your expectations in this year? Because last year you were, I think, in middle of day basically, or something like that.
Yeah. Well, you know, it was funny, like, I had no idea what to expect last time I was there, but the crowd were really up for it and into it. And so hopefully next year, or this year, sorry, it will be just bigger and better. Yeah, I mean, I hope so. I think I lost that shirt that I was wearing at that festival as well, so maybe I'll get my shirt back. I don't know, but I don't have it anymore, and that's the last time I remember wearing it.
Positivus 2013.
Yeah.
What do you think about music industry now?
I think it's weird.
Why?
You know, it's like a very interesting place to be, and there's so many lies and so many fantastical mysteries that aren't really there. It's just like a weird place, and it's changing continuously. I feel it's cool that, like, I think right now artists are really commanding the industry, and artists, if they would like to, are really able to run their own careers, which is something that I particularly like. But you know, it's a strange place. There's a lot of like old school characters still in it, which sometimes leads to a lot of like misogynistic behavior and kind of like backwards thinking, I suppose. But you know, I think if you're like a strong and stubborn person with a vision, then it can be really cool to really try and run it, which is what I always try to do with my own music.
2 more questions. One about music industry. Which pop star you would sing with together?
Would I like to sing with?
Yeah.
Sorry. I probably, I mean, I would love to have sung with Mark Bolan, but he's dead. So, yeah, I don't know. I mean, there are so many amazing females right now who I would love to work with. I don't know, you know, like, I worked on something for Gwen Stefani, like behind the scenes, with this girl, Rin Weaver. She's super talented and amazing. And that was kind of a dream, you know, but I don't know if people will ever hear it. It'd be cool if they did.
The last question from me, just for the laughs. Do you believe in zodiac signs?
Yeah, a little, yeah.
Why?
Well, it's like nice to believe in, isn't it? It's like fantastical. I'm a Leo. What are you?
Me too. That's
nice.
why. That's why I'm asking
cool,
you
man.
this.
Cool.
Thank you. That's it.
PieciLV.